Keep calm, everyone. It's time for Americans watching British TV.
This time we enter the joyfully violent world of Bottom, featuring Adrian Edmondson and the much-missed Rick Mail.
Yeah? I'll bugger you then.
Bugger means fuck, right?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
What is that? A paddle?
It's a cricket bat.
Oh, it's a cricket bat.
Probably won't get you until tomorrow morning.
Look how cultured we are.
Yeah, well done, cricket bat.
Hey guys, good job.
Then how'd you heat the water for the tea then?
We don't. We have it cold. Don't we, Eddie?
I guess apparently in Britain having cold tea was so ridiculous.
3 mugs of steaming cold tea.
Oh god, they're gonna drink cold tea.
That's the most appalling thing that was on television that week. I have never been so offended in my life.
You're not going anywhere!
Yo,
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Holy moly.
Notice that the audience was a lot colder at the idea of drinking cold tea than they were murder.
Right. Open his shirt.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get its appeal. Like, it's like a goofy, like, it's like a vaudeville. It's a romp.
Zany.
I would say zany, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep, zany. I think
For
zany.
Oh, the sound effects are so specific in this show and loud.
I imagine that the sound guy was a friend of theirs from school, and they're just like, Tim, no, we've got a job for you. He's like, I don't know, I've never done sound effects before. Like, Tim, you're perfect for this, don't worry. And like they keep on going back to the networks, and the networks are like, all right, a couple of notes. First of all, the sound guy, they're like, the sound guy stays!
It sounds like he has like a Casio and he's doing
Yeah.
it like practically on set.
Yes.
That was
Dog.
just...
Yep.
You know, I think we're going to get away with this.
All right. I'll pretend to be a policeman.
Okie doke.
I appreciate any show in which somebody goes, I'll pretend to be a policeman. Okie doke.
I'm talking about nicking next door's gas supply.
It's kind of unbelievable that the two guys who couldn't figure out what to do for the last 20 minutes in
Yeah.
this scenario were able to siphon gas. Like,
It's true.
According to my calculations, Rottweiler's kitchen should be just about here.
Look, see, this requires a lot of like technical
true.
knowledge.
It's
How
true.
are they able to, like, he's got a protractor?
And now I'm uncomfortable. And yet again, cold tea was the worst thing that's
The
happened.
worst thing, yeah.
Do it some more, you raunchy love handle.
You raunchy love handle.
There we are. The last brick. Oh, safe and sound at last. I never thought we'd get away with it.
I think we're about to have a Kool-Aid moment here.
You're right. Written and starring. Yeah, I could have guessed that.
Yeah.
Yay, Bottom. Why is it called Bottom?
This was a zany snuff film.
It's very British in that it reminds me of just farce.
This is not something I would watch on my own.
Why are we watching this? What is the purpose of this?
I actually kind of liked it. Two guys who aren't good at anything.
Well, that's not working out. Oh, man.
They both made me feel different kinds of uncomfortable.
Yeah, I just didn't want them to succeed at anything.
That's every British sitcom.
No, just hardcore no.
I don't think the name Bottom would have gotten through like the U.S. like studios.
It reminds me a lot of like Abbott and Costello and Laurel and Hardy, like.
In today's America, this would probably not work.
But all of that stuff was popular in America in like the Great Depression.
I think in like 1955 it would have worked in America.
If this had been the 80s, it still wouldn't have worked in America. Yes. I think this is 100% accurate.
I did not think that it was a modern show. I definitely thought that it was like from the 60s.
I think the audience's reactions were a fair representation of life in Great Britain.
You're like 30 years out.
I've missed the mark completely. I didn't.
It's not Phil Jupitus, is it?
I thought he looked familiar, and I couldn't really place it. His
Oh yeah, he was Drop Dead Fred.
yeah, I wouldn't have been able to. I would never have thought of that on my own.
Yeah? I'll bugger you then. Damn. No good. He said his Alsatian got run over this morning.
That's not a cat, it's a fish.